What's up, YouTube? This is Sergio. I just wanted to quickly introduce myself. I started this channel a while ago, but haven't really used it the way that I've wanted to. So this is my very first video, and just kind of wanted to discuss photography and pretty much my journey. I've been photographing since 2014. 2018, I moved to New York. I moved here because I wanted to pursue street photography and documentary photography. I did go to Miami-Dade College, which is a community college in Miami, Florida, and I learned how to process and develop black and white film. So 2 years into my photo journey, I sold all my digital equipment, committed 100% to film. I bought a Leica M3 with a 50mm. This is I have a 90 on it right now, but this is pretty much the camera I've been using since 2016. And in 2022, I finally decided to do a hybrid. So now I'm shooting with a M246, which is a monochrome, shoots in black and white with a 50mm on it. Beautiful camera, love this camera. But now I do both. So now what I'm doing is that I'll do digital black and white, and now I'm doing a little more color with my film camera. But anyways, this channel, I'll talk about gear and the things I use here and there, but it's not going to be unboxing and talking about all types of gear. I use Leica. I've been using Leica for a very long time, but I'm also, not a huge Leica fanboy. I used a Ricoh GR3 in 2022, and my first self-published photo book was completely shot with a Ricoh GR3. It's a great camera, and I'm really proud of the pictures in this book. I'll drop a link in the bio if you want to check that out. I recently released my second self-published photo book, which is called Burrow of Fire. That'll also be in the link. These images were all shot with my Leica M246. I've been photographing my local firehouse for the past 2 years and a half. I've gone to many fires and emergencies with them. Pretty much the purpose of that book, or the purpose of that project, is to photograph the fire department in a positive way. And I think they deserve attention and they deserve their flowers, because it's a very difficult, hazardous job. I never imagined that this is the kind of work I'd be doing, and moving to New York was the right move. Living in Brooklyn was the right move. In another video, I'll talk about how I got started in this world of documentary and with the fire department. It's a crazy story, but it just kind of happened. But all the many years of street photography pretty much prepared me for this kind of work. So if it weren't for all those years of preparing myself, of learning my gear, of knowing what kind of process and what kind of approach I wanted, that's what made this kind of work and these kind of projects kind of fall into place. So there's been times where I go on YouTube and I'm looking for a specific video on certain topics and I just can't find them. Or sometimes people give opinions and say things that it doesn't seem genuine. So that's why I wanted to start this channel. I want this to be not just for the people who are just starting out in photography, but even also for the people who've been photographers for a while and they want to do a photo book, or they want to get into documentary, or you want to make a pivot. You've been this kind of photographer for a long time, but now you want to pivot into something else. And it's very difficult. It's not easy. And not a lot of people talk about that. So these are subjects and things that I want to bring up in the comments. If there's something that you would like me to bring up, I can't promise that I'm going to talk about everything that people comment or think about, but make a suggestion and maybe I'll make a video on it. But this is definitely, I know I said that I'm not a crazy Leica fanboy. I am kind of. I hate to admit it, but I am. So you are going to see Leicas here. You are going to see Leicas. I am going to show them to you. I'm going to show you different lenses, photos that I've taken with them. This is not going to necessarily be a channel about the brand, because they're certainly not asking me to do this. They're not paying me for it. So nor do I want to. I want this to be educational. I want people to teach me things. I want to pretty much share my experience, and hopefully someone can learn something from it. but I also want to learn from you guys too. There's a lot of people I know that are in the comments that know a lot more than I do, and they'll teach me something. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. So I don't have a schedule pertaining to posting videos or creating videos. This is just a side thing that I'm doing, so don't have really high crazy expectations, but I at least just wanted to introduce myself. Check out my photos on my Instagram, check out my website, and hopefully at least once a month I'll be doing these kind of videos and talking about different things. So thanks so much for checking out this video. Again, please check out my platforms, my Instagram, my website, and any thoughts, suggestions, questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you.